Hi, I'm on chapter 17, Genesis, verse 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was Cas, Casadum, oh my gosh, Circumcision. My tongue doesn't want to work.
You're looking at how to pronounce these words and confusing vocabulary. Let's break down pronunciation.
Circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. And Ishmaelishu, Ishmael, his son was 10 years old when he was my brain don't want to work either.
Skip the drama. Ask your provider for the Cologuard test or request online.
We are looking at how to pronounce these words and confusing vocabulary. Let's break down pronunciation.
Circumcised in the flesh of his forsaken. In the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised, and Ishmael his son, and all the man of his house born in the house, and brought with many money.
Yeah.
Of the stranger was consumed with him. Excuse me. Chapter 18, Genesis, verse 1. And the Lord appeared unto him in the plains of Merah, and he sat in the tent door in the heat of the day. Verse 2. And he lifted up his eyes, and looked, and lo, there 3 men stood by him. And when he saw them, he ran to meet them from the tent door, and bowed himself toward the ground. Verse 3. And said, My Lord, if now I have found forever in thy sight, pass not away, I pray thee, from thy servant. Verse 4. Let the little water, pray you, be fetch and wash your feet, and rest yourselves under the tree. Verse 5. And I will fetch a musil, morsel of bread, and comfort ye your hearts. After that ye shall pass on for therefore are ye come to your servant? And they said, so do as thou hast said. Verse 6. And Abraham hesitated. Hastened into the tent unto Sarah, and said, Make ready quickly 3 measure of fine meal, knead it, and make cakes upon the hearth, whatever. Verse 7. And Abraham ran upon the herd, and fetch a calf tender and good, and give it unto the young man, and he has to dress it. Verse 8, and he took butter and milk and the calf which he had dressed, and set it before them, and he stood by them under the tree, and they did eat. Verse 9, and they said unto him, Where is Sarah thy wife? And he said, Behold, in the tent. Verse 10, and he said, I will certainly return unto thee according to the time of life. And lo, Sarah thy wife shall have a son. And Sarah heard it in the tent door which was behind them. Behind him. Verse 11. Now Abraham and Sarah were old and were stricken. Stricken in age, and it cast to be with Sarah after the manner of woman. Verse 12. Therefore Sarah laughed within herself, saying, After I am waxed old, shall I have pleasure, make Lord, being old also. Verse 13. And the Lord said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of certainly bear a child which I am old? Verse 14. Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the time appointed, I will return unto thee according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Verse 15. Then Sarah denied, saying, I laughed not, for she was afraid. And he said, Nay, but thou didst laugh. Verse 16. And the man rose up from thence and looked towards Simeon, and Abraham went with them to bring them on the way. Verse 17. And the Lord said, Shall I hide from Abraham that thing which I do? Verse 18. Seeing that Abraham shall surely become a great and mighty nation. Nation? Yeah. I think.
Nation.
Yeah. And all the nations of the earth shall be blessed in him. Verse 19. For I know him, that he will condemn his children and condemn. Why say condemn? I can't even say it right.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Command his children and his household after him, and they shall keep the way of the Lord to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring unto Abraham that which he hath spoken of him. Verse 20. And the Lord said, Because they cry of Sinew and Chroma. Oh my goodness, this phone. Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous.